So very good morning to everyone. Yeah, today I'm going to give a demonstration about, artificial intelligence and machine learning for the data science with Python. Yeah, so let us understand what exactly, significance of an artificial intelligence and how the data science is going to takes place with the help of a machine learning and other generative AI tools. Let us understand that how it will be happen. So subsequent slides will give you so what exactly you wanted to understand about it. Okay. Yeah. So firstly, understand about what is the meaning of an AI, because nowadays artificial intelligence becoming a buzzword. Everyone will be, talking about AI. What does that mean? What do you mean by AI, basically, right? Okay. See, the AI is just like, it's like a human being, right? So the whatever the way exactly human being is going to think, how exactly human being is going to take a decision, how he will be doing a reasoning. So it's a simulation of a human being, a resemble of a human being. Let us see the definition of that. Absolutely, AI is a simulation of a human intelligence which is processed by the machines and especially computer systems. Absolutely, it requires, a learning process, a deduction, reasoning, and algorithmic, scientifically. All this would be make a particular electronic device as a artificial intelligence device. Absolutely, it's a process which includes a learning process, such as in machine learning, supervised learning, unsupervised learning, natural language processing, computer vision, video processing, isn't it? Inductive reasoning, deductive reasoning, problem solving, scientific methods, which is known as algorithms, perception and understanding the programming languages and even natural languages. So combinedly, all these techniques would be applied to make an electronic device as an artificial intelligence. Correct. So especially it requires, machine learning techniques, natural language processing, deep learning, and especially nowadays data science can be done by the statistical descriptive mathematics as well as inferential mathematics. Correct. So I hope you understand that what exactly artificial intelligence does. Absolutely. Now the driverless car is an artificial intelligence, I can say. Driverless metro, chatbots, recommendation systems, voice assistants, all these are the product of the AIs, we can say. Clear? Yeah. Let us understand what are the types of artificial intelligence products are available in the market. Generally, there are the three categories of the products. One is narrow or weak AI products. They absolutely designed to perform a specific task, such as playing a chess or recommending the products in the e-commerce applications or some other products. Most of the AIs will be comes into this particular category of this product. They will be does a specific designated task. They cannot perform the multiple tasks. Comes to the next category of the products of AI is that they can be a general or a strong AI products. They hypothetically tested just like a human level intelligence. They will be capable to understand just like a human being. They will be learn from an experience. The experience would be applied in order to resolve the you know in order to resolve the human related services across the domains. Across the domains, nothing but it can be used in a public, it can be used in privately domain called as banking or maybe e-commerce applications or maybe satellite applications. It can be a real estate applications, it can be telecom application, it can be an agriculture application. There are a lot of areas where exactly the AI ML products are already being used. Okay. Now we are in the super AI products era. Absolutely, they will be hypothetically tested. They are this surpasses the human intelligence in all the aspects, which means that whatever the capabilities or potentialities or maybe speed of the human is does, the human computers or AI products are much more better accurate, and they will be perform the things very quickly than the human being. Such kind of computations are happening by the super AI products. All we are now already being used. Yeah, yeah, right. So let us understand. I think we are all using this kind of AI products. Absolutely not at the level where everybody is using. Probably they are using, at a commercial level. So now let us understand what are the applications of an AI products already being used. Yeah, let us understand that, so if you go to healthcare industry, which is the hospitality industry, the thing is that, the decision, which is the disease diagnostics completely does, and which is investigated by the AI products. Drug discovery, which is will be also does by the, AI products, and personalized medicine recommendations is also does by the AI and ML data science products, because they will be easily understand the things, and the human is not capable enough to do such kind of a reasoning. Okay. And finance, like obviously it can be a banking sector, it can be privately or publicly. Absolutely, where if you go to fraud detection, especially people who take a lot of loans and they won't be give back, and even take the credit cards, they won't be pay on time. This all comes under the defaulters things, where exactly the fraud detection is going to be detected with the help of the AI ML products as part of the data science is concerned, right? So, and algorithmic trading especially, all this will be does with the help of AI tools, and credit score especially, which is called as a CIBIL score. Everybody, nowadays, those who are making transactions digitally, if you take a loan, if you take a credit card, if you don't pay on time, absolutely the credit score of a man, where the CIBIL score of the man is getting down, that will be make you, miserable, and the loans are not going to be provide you from the banks or concern. Yeah, right. So finance industry, a lot of things are going to be happen with the help of a data science and AML product. Now, obviously, the customer service, absolutely a lot of industry, e-commerce industry, product related industries are using, rather than human being now completely replaced with a AI products. They will be chat with you, just like, they can call to you like a telecaller. They will be convey whatever the deadlines you have, what are the dates you're supposed to pay. All these, are going to be virtual assistants. All these will be helpful from the customer service point of view, which is absolutely does by the AI products now. You know something? So recently the IBM computers have been declared, whatever the customer level people, whatever the HR human resource people are working statically, all of them have been replaced with the Gen AI agents. Yeah, right. So please, understand the product of the applications, what they are really being used in AI industry in various domains. Okay, right. Absolutely, in entertainment domain, which means, the audio or maybe video or movie, or everybody, gaming applications, content recommendations, text summarization, everything is does very perfectly with the help of AI products. Absolutely, such a products we can say that, what, absolutely, Gen AI tools. Now currently, absolutely, that, this tool is useful for the video, audio purpose. Absolutely, that can be convert image to video, video to audio. All these will be happens with the help of this particular Gen AI tool. So understand that, the AI products are developing in a rapid way. Absolutely, they could be able to perform much more better things. Clear? Yeah. And in everybody's life, day to day, we are all using them. We are all using them. So we are all using like AI tools such as, let us see once. In search engine, Google search engine, everywhere, not only Google search engine, Facebook search, Instagram search, everywhere the search engine is becoming quite common option where the people would search for, desired things. So where you have to understand that, where the AIs is going to be powered particular sophisticated searching algorithms to understand your queries. The queries might be, imperfect. Queries might be ambiguous. Queries might be incorrect syntactically and semantically. The search engine would understand where you have to understand that the AI/ML products and algorithms will be behind it. They would be search for the desired query, whatever the answer you required and you are looking at, they would be, displayed to you with the help of a ranking results based on the relevance of the desired query and provide the personalized searching experience accordingly. So in this particular entire the scenario, you have to understand that via AI, ML, and data science related products are playing a much more importance in order to give the related answer for you according to your desired query. That's one of the most sophisticated everybody is using worldwide, which is the searching engines. Okay, let's suppose social media. Now, obviously, whenever we talk about a social media, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, there will be a lot of applications. They will be curated. Obviously, news feeds by analyzing the interactions and preferences to show the content that you are likely to be engaged with. So whatever the most of the objects you are browsing or elements you are talking or spending more time, based on that, that would be provided the relevancy and in the social media is concerned. So where the AI will be also targets to the ads based your interest and as well as the demographics. Demographic is nothing but geologically where you are from. So it will be demography will be identify the location accordingly the relevant whoever is promoting their products will be shown to you. That would be the basic configuration can be made. As a whole, the AI is made a automated process such a way that everything would be happen for the welfare of the people in order to gain the understanding of the market. So where exactly AI is playing a much more better role. Okay, right, absolutely. Smart home devices nowadays, you might believe or not, there will be IoT applications or I can say embedded system applications that are already made. The AI will be voice assistants through Alexa and voice assistants with which the products are going to be invoked, and they would be respond to your commands and control the smart homes, TV, fan, smart door, refrigerator, everything home, all of the most of the home appliances, bulbs and electrical devices, everything will be they would be able to respond for you. As part of that, the AI is playing a much more lot and ML and Python. All these are with which we are able to make them available for you. You have to understand that the smart devices are smart home concept, smart city concept, smart agriculture. All these will be now possible because of the AI products are becoming more and more stronger, and they would be in fact giving you the best services. In fact, the people have started using it. So please understand that how beautifully the AI is, are using in everybody's life. And obviously, online shopping, e-commerce applications are, absolutely, their AI products are analyzing your browsing patterns and your the likely purchases and your historical data, which is will be recommended products are going to be happen for you. And basically, it will be personalized your shopping and experiences, and it will be provided the target offers too. Because if you spend more time, more number of relevant products you are buying, that relevancy patterns and your style and your trends are gaining the knowledge as a historical data, and it will be show the association between the what you like and what you dislike. Accordingly, it will be recommend you. That will be does by the data science, absolutely by the ML techniques and AI techniques, I can say. So these are all, absolutely the areas where, very rapidly the AI, ML and data science products are utilizing it. But being a end user, sometimes we don't understand that really is that does by the AI, ML products. Yes, absolutely. 90% of the time, the AI, ML and data science our stuff is there behind it. Therefore, we are getting the right services accordingly. Very clear. See, guys, if you have any questions during this particular demonstration, you could ask me without any hesitation so that I could be able to give you the justification to you. Okay? Yeah. And absolutely, the AI is giving a lot of benefits for the public. Absolutely, to the organization or maybe to the end stakeholder or maybe end user who is being used this particular AI products. Firstly, if you look at, the basic advantage is that if you use the AI products, absolutely the efficiency is going to be increases and productivity is also be going to be increases from the end user point of view, from the firm or maybe organization point of view. Absolutely, so the things are happening in defense, in day-to-day life, in hotels, in factories, in chemical industries, in many more, in rock, in space, many more areas, the AI products are launching, they are working, with which the human capabilities are not sufficient. In fact, the productivity and efficiency of the AI is becoming more and more stronger. In fact, we are utilizing them. Okay, right. So because of the AI and ML and data science products, the decision making for the future is becoming optimal. Because if you do the certain data analysis by applying ML and AI techniques, so such a way that certain hidden patterns or trending or maybe correlations will be given to you, based on which your next step future decisions are taking very optimally rather than feasibly. So that would be advantage of how exactly the AI and ML products are providing. Absolutely, that would be a benefit, I can say. And absolutely, if you use the AI products, absolutely, the safety and security is going to be provided much more better than the existing. Because if you look at a home, the gas is leakage. You will be went to your office. There is a IoT gas sensor detector that would be detected and it will be send a message to you that your gas is still leakage. This is the way, like obviously your data will be prevented because of the AI products, because it is log data is observing. Everywhere the safety and security is mandatory for your data, for your home, human, everybody is required this. Absolutely, the AI is giving that kind of services. In fact, it would be becoming a benefit out of the AI products. And absolutely, academicians, scientists, researchers, students, and inventively, the people are still discoveries are going on and innovations are going on in the area of AI. That would make us, our world is going to be, better improved in terms of utilizing them, and obviously millions of the people can get the advantage if you use the AI products. But everybody cannot be offered, but obviously, village people cannot afford, cannot be buy them because, AI products are little expensive. Absolutely, we are all from the metropolitan city. Absolutely, we are using them directly or indirectly in our mobiles, in our laptops, in our day-to-day life. Everywhere we are seeing them. So definitely, down the line within the 25 years of age, absolutely 90% of the products, whatever the human is using at an organization level, at a human level, we are going to become a part of the AI products. Clear? Yeah, yeah. And if you use the AI products down the line more and more, certain challenges are likely to be faced that we have to be curate according to the things. Like job displacement, already that, the jobs, whatever the human is does, they are replacing by the human, but hardly 10% of the people getting replaced, because whatever the job is does by the certain people are routinely, very statically, their role is not that much contributed. Therefore, the whatever the job you are very routine way you are doing, that routine or static things are replacing by the AI agentic things. So such a way that, so traditionally or maybe sophisticated way they are replacing, but as a whole I can see that the candidate who are a job seeker must have a intelligence where the robot cannot provide all of them. So our intervention, like human intervention, is better decision making, and absolutely our common sense must make a certain difference. Such kind of roles is supposed to be played so that your job is going to be safer for you and your sustainability is also going to be there in the market. So wherever the people are looking at very routine jobs without applying your knowledge, probably this is the drawback for that. Absolutely, the AI is changing the world. Certain jobs are layoffs are happening, but at the same time, new creative jobs are going to happen for you in text summarization, in audio and video, in multimedia, gaming, many more area. There's a AI creating a lot of new jobs, but in fact, your skills are important. And biasing and fairness will be important. Thing is nothing but whenever you go with the AI system, so they will be having little bias, which means error in the data. So due to which the decision making 100% is not going to be the accurate, but at least 1-2% might have a bias. We have to accept it because we are having a naturally absolutely God sometimes changes the things like earthquake, tsunami, air crashes, air flight crashes, all these due to certain things, certain things are going to be happen, that we supposed to be accepted, because AI cannot do anything for that. It will be give you the solution up to some extent. Sometimes without the any kind of time delay, certain things are going to be happen that we cannot do anything with things such as called bias, we can say. Correct. So privacy and security will be there because communication is taking place virtually and absolutely wirelessly, and a lot of things are changing the world, and electronic gadgets are happening and they are developing in a nano way. So privacy is still, there is a challenge in the AI. Probably it's resolving with the help of certain cyber security algorithms, and with which the privacy security is going to be, cyber security is also be SOC analyst. SOC analyst is one of the major role where always the data is going to be analyzed, whatever the things are happening, with which the privacy and security will be provided for your data. Okay. Yeah. And ethical considerations are mandatory whenever we are adopting to the AI products, so that everybody is going benefited about of it. So we have to feel responsibilities. We shouldn't use the AI products in a wrong way. We have to be feel responsible. We are in the society. If we trying to threat someone else in the wrong way with electronics or AI techniques, some other day somebody is going to be apply the same techniques on you. So kindly understand, be responsible, you be follow the integrity constraints such a way that everybody is happy. These are all challenges are there in a AI area. A lot of scientifically investigations are happening, innovations are happening in order to resolve these particular problems from the perspective of AI. Okay. The future of the AI is going to be the continued and advancements are going to be takes place. A lot of ongoing research and development is happening innovatively, inventively, and integrations with other technologies such as the AI is IoT, blockchain, and other emerging technologies, embedded system, virtualization, and absolutely, cloud computing, a lot of things, SaaS, PaaS, infrastructure as a service, all these making the things as sophisticated, where the still the future is more and more flourish in terms of the AI products are concerned. and the importance of the AI ethics we have to be follow. Certain guidelines will be provided from the perspective of the AI products utilization. We have to follow them. Otherwise, let's suppose, China products are buying, but what sort of threat they are going to be keep as part of the product, we don't know. So before going to use a certain products, ethically and the branded items you have to be follow. Certain smuggling goods are also going to be provided with a less cost, with which sometimes your personal data might be hacked. A lot of things are going to happen. So therefore, so we have to understand the certain ethical practices accordingly. Okay. So I think with this, the AI, how significantly it is impacting our life. If you have any questions, I'll be respond to you. Then I'll be go with the next part called as how machine learning is impacting to you. Guys, do you have any questions? Just ask me. Yeah, Charan, Kalyan, Chandrasekhar, Akhil, Pravalika. Please, do you have any questions? You can ask me, guys. I hope you don't have any questions, right? Okay. Let us understand, like recently past 3 months, we have placed a lot of people. Just let me show you. Uh,
Sorry, is it audible?
yes, Kalyan, you are audible to me.
Okay, good. Actually, I sent a message in the chat window because I thought
Yes,
there's some audio disturbance like that from my side.
correct,
So
correct.
so how
Yes,
AI, ML, and data science are related to each other,
great, very nice
interrelated.
question. Correct, absolutely. See, I hope you are seeing my screen, right?
Yes.
Correct. See, data science is the one important uh, area, which is a branch, I can say. Data science is the one particular area where a lot of analysis is essential. To do the data analysis at a descriptive level, at a diagnostic level, at a predictive level, at a prescriptive level, we do use, ML techniques, or maybe deep learning techniques, So absolutely, deep learning is a subset of the ML, I can say. Deep learning will be a subset of the ML. So here, the AI is the umbrella, I can say, AI is umbrella. This particular data science, that this kind of a data science can be happen on the data. The data will be absolutely unstructured in nature, maybe semi-structured in nature, maybe, quasi-structured. It may be, structured format. Here, the data can be like a text, a data can be images, a data can be a video, a data can be a audio. Most of the time the data can be a binary, a data can be a log. There will be a lot of types of data we are having. Based on that, this data science or wave analysis will be taking place. Absolutely. Now, if you look at most of the, if you look at the most of the nowadays generative AI tools, are doing like a Gen AI tools. Absolutely, text summarization, absolutely, image generation, maybe, video generation, or maybe, a lot of other things, code generation. All these are happening because internally, this data science, machine learning, deep learning, and natural language processing, all these techniques have been made Based on those particular techniques, these particular text summarization, image processing, video processing, vision processing, code generation, with respect to the desired queries, the answers are getting filled. But you guys are going to learn within this particular 6 months of duration how these generative AI tools are giving an answer very accurately, 99% accurately, that you are going to learn mathematically, algorithmically at a scratch level. If you started using these generative AI tools just like that, you never understand what is the data science, what is an AI, what is an ML, what is deep learning, how mathematically, algorithmically they have made very strongly to give the answers very accurately with respect to the user's point of view. So absolutely I can say the data science is the branch where there is an area to do the data analysis to discover the hidden things and the hidden patterns and correlations which will be existing in a huge volume of a data, velocity of a data, variety of a data. Right? So absolutely they're supervised and supervised deep learning, natural language processing, descriptive, inferential statistics you are going to learn, absolutely deep learning algorithms we have with which we can do the analysis just like a human being, whatever the simulation, whatever the reasoning a human can does, which will be learned from an experience in a similar way that gives the answer for you. I hope I have given a justification for your question, Kalyan.
Yes, yes, I got it. Yeah, I understood. So, what are the prerequisites to learn this course, do this course?
I think little, what exactly the programming is, absolutely little, just 10% of knowledge is mandatory because, the programming plays very important role in this. And otherwise, probably 10th class qualification is more than enough to understand this EIML and everything, robotic related things, because, very basic level of mathematics, it will be used. And in fact, statistics and inferential statistics will be used in data analysis, especially. Everything has been automated now. I think you need not to be again see the mathematics. Let's suppose how to calculate the correlation between the X and Y. We might have remember the correlation formula and Carl Pearson formula. All of them will be recollected. We'll be see little, and then we'll be go ahead by implementing the programming, because we are not going to buttify any kind of a mathematical formulas. Absolutely, it's very simple because already there will be Python has a lot of scikit-learn, and obviously modules packages have been made. Just you just understand the relevant method, you just pass the appropriate parameters, that gives exactly answer as per the mathematics whatever you have done. Yeah. So just your interest, your enthusiasm, or maybe your zeal towards that learning this subject is matters. Otherwise, definitely I'll be fulfill your all expectations according to your thing.
Got it. Yeah, thank you.
Great. Thank you, Kalyan. So let me show you. Do you have any questions, other participants? I think it's an open platform. Praulika, Akhil, Kalyan, Charan, Chandrasekhar, please, you can ask me any questions if you have, please. Okay. So let me show you past 3 months, we have placed successfully few students in MNCs with very good packages. Let me show you so that, you would be able to understand how nicely we have curated. Okay. Yeah, this guy is, Rahul Reddy, which is placed at a Tech Mahindra with 11.25 LPA as a ML engineer. And this girl is from Nipur, from the Pune. She also got as an ML engineer at PwC. Okay. And Shanti Priya, she is also an ML engineer, which is a 14.5 is the LPA at a Tech Mahindra. Right. And similarly, TCL company, which is also placed Shalini as a Python backend developer. And this guy is Harsh Singh, were placed, data analyst with a 4.5 LPA at Brilio. This guy is Karthik Raj, which is really great, is also placed as a data analyst with a 12.2 LPA at Dedalus, that is a nice company, MNC company. And similarly, we have Mr. Sai Kiran, we placed as an AI engineer with a 12.2 LPA at Deloitte. And this guy is, Sridhar Reddy, and placed at a Deloitte with a 14.8 LPA. And this guy is Shiva Reddy, Python web development. He placed. See, I'll be trying you the Python with respect to the full stack is a level of concern. So a lot of applications you are going to learn. Probably, your enthusiasm is required. A lot of backends, front end, obviously like middleware, controller programs, and all client server applications and distributed applications you can make at a start level to the deployment level. Just you require, proper attention and proper practice is required. Like Vijay Reddy is placed at Nest Technologies. Absolutely, Shiva Kumar is placed as an AI engineer at a Deloitte, and PayPal, another guys which is with a 2.4 LPA like that. So please, understand like, this guy is last, which is Mr. Harish, plays as a data scientist, 11.5 LPA at, Stellantis. So these are all MNC companies. So these are the successful people we have placed the past 3 months. So I think quite commonly in the market, a lot of a huge requirement is going on for the freshers as well as an experienced people. And the people who want to switch from the current designations technologies to other technologies, absolutely you can have the flourish knowledge I would be give you. Just you have to be certified and just try to be do properly. Right. So let us understand now, as Kalyan asked, I told you about how impact the AI products and AI technologies in our day-to-day life from the perspective of the end user as well as from the perspective of the organization level. Let us understand now absolutely how an ML, like machine learning, is an approach or a methodology with which a lot of scientific problems have been resolved. Let us see now. I'll be discuss very briefly that, about as part of this particular slide is concerned, like what exactly the current approach is going on with respect to the ML approach and how need of the IML approach is mandatory and absolutely ML justification and legacy scenario ML solution and various case studies are resolving through the ML techniques and AI/ML products and ML features and ML phases as a life cycle of the ML and what are the major steps or will be elaborated steps in the ML and case studies in the ML process and the conclusion and applications will be given to you. These are the slides I'll be show you in the subsequent slides. Let us understand. If you look at, I just wanted to tell you one particular figure here. If you look at, so here, traditional computer, this is a traditional computer. Now, a traditional computer can store the data. Whatever the data will be handcrafted, which means you will be stored the data in Excel sheet, you will be stored the data in a notepad, you will store the data in a WordPad, you will be stored the data in some other place. But does the computer can predict it? Nothing. Prediction is not possible. The data will be stored statically. If yes, whatever the data is existing in the computer, that will be shown to you as a result if you search something. But if I ask the question that how many records or duplicate records are available in the computer, if you ask, this particular computer cannot answer to you. Means this computer is just, it will be stored the data permanently. Whatever the data is there, we can search and we can get the result accordingly. But this particular kind of a computers now is not required. It requires the same computer, we can make it as an AI product. We can make it as an AI product by writing an algorithm. We are training the computer by sample data, historical data. That data is going to be the queries. Whatever the queries can be a diagnostic queries, what related queries, why related queries, future related queries is also be giving as a result if the computer will be learned from the intelligent algorithms such as a supervised, unsupervised, deep learning, natural language processing. This kind of algorithm is made, trained this particular computer such a way that all the queries are able to give it. Even if he has the innovative new queries to the same computer, if there are any kind of an answer will be available within the computer, it will be give. Otherwise, it will be tell you the answer I am not able to find from this particular data. This is how So this particular computer is highly intelligent than the human being because this is going to hold high volume of data, millions and trillions of the data. Still, it will be gives the answer just like within a nanosecond. I think this kind of a model will be already we are being used in telecom applications, in banking applications, in many more applications, e-commerce applications. So this kind of a computers are nowadays mandatory because human capabilities are not reliable, and that's not accurate also. Therefore, we require this kind of a models. In fact, we are being used now. In fact, the car is driving by the robo, which is robotic process, not by the human being. Driverless metro, driverless bicycles, chatbots, the driver like Google assistants, voice assistants. Lot of products were being used, and millions of the people is equal to that. Clear? I hope you understand the difference between the legacy computer functionalities or capabilities and the innovative AI-based computationals. Let us take one scenario where exactly I wanted to classify our email, whatever the mails you are getting to your email, like inbox, useful mails, spam mails, trash mails, media mails, and update mails, or social media, all of classifications. Like there will be a problem was existing. There is a professional company where one girl is getting frustrated with lots of the emails she is getting, like lottery related tickets, like social media related things, and unnecessarily garbage related mail she is getting, with which she is getting frustrated. So here the problem is existing is that how to classify the useful mail from the unuseful mails. There was a problem. This problem can be solved a little with the help of recruiting the IT desk. So we'll be hiring a certain IT desk people where they could classify the mails, useful mail from the trash mails or spam mails. But this is not a right approach because it is expensive process by giving a salary to the people, isn't it? So in order to avoid that, how the ML technique is going to provide you the nice solution. Now you see how resolve this particular above problem with a mathematical way, or maybe the keyword based solution. It's a probability based solution where, so I'll be keep certain keywords. I'll be keep certain keywords called as a lottery. If in the mail, if there is a keyword called as a lottery, absolutely, 99% such a mail is going to be a trash mail. So I would be create certain keywords. Based on that, I would be classify the mail is a useful mail or maybe a trash mail, I can say, spam mail. Okay. Another case, there will be Starbucks, print your gift card, such kind of a mails also going to be treated as, it is a spam mail. That also be redirecting to the spam mail. Okay. So this is how the solution can be happen. Now, the machine learning technique, if you learn that the above problem just like that, it will be able to classify that. I'll be train the model, I'll be hire the data analyst or maybe ML engineer or maybe data scientist, and these people are going to be whatever the input mails we are getting to your mail. So this particular part is called as a model training mode, labeled data. Which data is going to be the spam data, which mail is going to be useful data. I'll be classify. I'll be write an algorithm, supervised algorithm. It is classification algorithm. This particular model is trained with a large amount of mails, such a way that after that, whenever the new mail will come, it will be able to classify that it's an inbox redirected, and as well as another one is a spam mail will be redirected. This is how it is an abstract model, how exactly this particular solution will be resolved. Classification of the mails from spam mails to the useful mails. That's how the one of the application, the machine learning technique is going to be already solved. Absolutely, we are getting this service as part of the mails too. Clear? Yeah, this is happening based on the labeled data, which is supervised learning, such as the Navi Bayes algorithm, decision tree, support vector mission. There will be, other techniques we have. So based on that, we can able to classify them. Logistic regression. Yeah. Now in e-commerce application also, like, shopping applications such as a lot of data getting generated, but the challenge is that how can I improve the sales of my company is a challenge. So there will be a managerial person where they used to be discussed that a lot of data is used, data is getting stored into the database without any used. So which can be used to mine the useful insights from boosting our company sales. That's a target actually. That would be the data whenever if you do the what is called online booking the products, it stores the product related data, it stores the customer data, it stores the customer searching patterns, it stores the transactional logs and tracking details and other details it is stored. Are we really using this particular data for the targeting to the customer in order to getting leads, in order to not to be churning from our application to other application? Because nowadays quite commonly the people are changing applications. Somebody use Flipkart, afterwards Amazon, afterwards Paytm, afterwards Meesho. Just like that the people are changing their mindset and they'll be switching the applications. But retention of the customer is very important. So for that reason we have to be do data analysis and to know the root cause why people are churning from one particular application or another particular application. How to improve the sales is a big challenge. So where the data scientist, ML engineer and AI engineers are required. Absolutely, this problem can be solved absolutely by storing the customer data, purchasing history data, searching patterns and products added to the cart, and based on the address, I could able to track them and I'll be do the data analysis. Based on that, I could be recommend this particular girl to buy the more products relevant to her behavior, their purchasing history and all. Let's suppose she is purchasing Puma product, like absolutely I could recommend her the similar kind of a socks to recommend. So this is clustering process, I can say, similar products. And she's from Kashmir. So if she is from Kashmir, I can able to recommend during this particular season all the sweaters which is recommended to her. Likewise, history, the products added to the cart and the searching history, purchasing behavior of the patterns will be recommended and that will be analyzed. And based on that, the analyzation would be takes place based on the AIML techniques, I can say. And the recommendation will be associated products will be recommended to her. Based on that, the sales are going to be improved. Yeah. So this machine learning solution can be solved in a similar abstract way that in all the customer data is going to be analyzed, maybe supervised way or maybe unsupervised way, that the algorithm is getting trained, that the model will be learned the things and then it will be able to learn the association or correlations between the behavior pattern and customer purchasing pattern, and the similar products are going to be recommended. That if more one person will be purchasing iPhone or maybe other Mac related products, so similar related products are recommended accordingly. Okay, so the ML solution will be gives that kind of a solution. So like if you look at ML features, machine learning features, absolutely it has the perform the analysis on the huge amount of data to detect the patterns in a data set. The data set is going to be historical data, and whatever the algorithm or program you have written, that would be program adjust actions accordingly. That's the capability of a machine learning and iteration related programs. And these particular ML machine learning features will be focused on development of the programs that can teach themselves. It can be learn itself and it will be change the behavior of the algorithm according to the new data. And absolutely it can be the machine learning techniques can find the hidden insights and using iteration and spiral algorithms without being explicitly programmed. And machine learning is a method where it will be does the data analysis, the automates the analytical model building automatically with the help of there will be robotic process automation process. There will be a lot of approaches nowadays have come into market with which we can automate, where the machine learning techniques already built into your application, they are not visible to you, right? So these are the basic important features or advantages or capabilities are provided from the machine learning algorithms. If you look at the abstract phases of the ML, it will be having a training phase where the training data will be learned by the learning algorithms, where they will be tested, model built, and then tested and deployed onto the target mission. Then obviously the accuracy of the model will be detected and it will be calculated. And elaborated steps, absolutely, we will be collect the data in a machine learning or maybe data analysis from various sources. We'll be doing data wrangling process where the discovering a cleaning of the data would happen. Absolutely, that will be done by the data engineer in the real-time scenario. Data analyzation is going to happen, which will be filtering would be happen. And absolutely that we will be train the data and will test algorithm will be deploy onto the system. This is how the relevancy of the phases will be happening in the during life cycle of the machine learning. And this next subsequent slides will give you. So what are the data we supposed to be collected? I told you structured, unstructured, semi-structured and quasi-structured data. The data can become from PDF format, Excel format, YouTube format, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, XML, HTML. Lot of data will be collected and will be keeping it as a data warehouse. For other, the data wrangling, analyzation, all this would be happen. Data wrangling process is responsible for cleaning of the data because the data will be in real-time scenario, noisy or erroneous. Unless if you don't pre-process the data, data is not going to be information. If the data is not an information, we cannot apply the scientific methods. This is how the data cleaning is a very important. 60% of the time will be taking to cleaning the data because a lot of anomalies are going to be there in the data. And afterwards we'll be performing the data analysis where exactly useful data will be filtered rather than the all the features from the existing data. That is called as a feature selection. And absolutely the training of the model would be happen with the help of algorithms which will be learn the certain patterns are existing based on which the recommendations and as well as solutions will be given. The test will algorithm with the help of certain metrics with the test data, then accuracy will be tested and the deployment would happen. Then we are going to test how far the model is performing as per the expectations of the organization. Still the model will be refined, fine tuning would be happen. Again, the model will be deployed. This is the process and absolutely happen. So this is a slide where I'm training to the model where the classification of banana, grapes, and as well as apple. So I'll be taking all the features of banana, all the features of the grapes, and all the features of the apple, and I'll be make you as a one data set. I'll be make you as a data set like through the Excel or maybe through database. I'll be make it as a one data set. Based on that, I'll be trying to the model such a way that it is able to classify as a apple, as a banana, and as a grapes because this particular data will be trained by the algorithm. So whenever the data will be trained, it is going to have a certain functions or maybe formula will be existing. Generally, the for classification, we do have there will be a what is called y is equal to mx plus c. Y is equal to mx plus c will be the one particular formula which is the useful in order to train a particular model. This x is the inputs and y will be the targeted variable and m and c will be the coefficient accordingly. They will be calculated. So this particular model is going to be based on this particular formula. So that completely, so the size of the thing and the color of the thing and the shape of the three are going to be the features. X1, Y, X2, X3, they are the input variable. Based on that, the y is going to be detected, the fruit name is going to be detected over here. So these are the input variables x1, x2, x3 are the input features. And if we train this particular model with the input features, this is called multinomial algorithm or multilinear algorithm where the target variable will be based on the more than one particular input feature. Such kind of problems can be solved over here. Okay, right. Absolutely, classification of new data whenever you give based on the size is big and color will be red and shape will be rounded shape and a depression on top. The model is going to give you that, absolutely it is an apple, it's not a banana, it's not a grape. Like that, it will be predicted. Right. So this is how the algorithm is going to work. These are the steps will be involved, and the applications already being used in Apple phone called Siri, which is a recommendation system, voice assistant system. And in hospital or pharmacy industry, we use the AI models and recommendation system, banking sector, thumb impression. All these are the applications we are being used already in a much more better way. We are going to learn such as linear regression, like obviously logistic regression, decision tree, random forest, Navi-Bayes. These are all algorithms we are going to use as a much more better way in most of the problem solving problem in AI models. I think you will be learn all of them with a practical knowledge. So thank you so much to everyone. I think you have seen a very abstractive way, whatever the process should be followed in EIML process. I think everybody have received the course content, whatever the EIML with a Python for doing a data science. I think if you have any queries, you can ask me so that I'll be wind up the class after answering your questions. Yeah, Pravalika, Akhil, Kalyan, Charan, and Chandrasekhar. Do you have any questions? Please, you can unmute yourself and you can ask me the queries, if you have any questions. Guys, am I audible to you? Chandrasekhar, Sharan,
Yes, yes,
Kalyan,
yes. We can.
please, you can ask me any queries, need not to be silent.
Yes.
Because it's a
Nowadays,
class.
we see generally we see like number of employees are getting fired in many companies, MNCs also.
Yes,
Because
absolutely. That is correct.
yeah,
Absolutely.
yeah, that is because of AI.
Absolutely. Now, Siri, see, automation is happening that because of the agentic AI models, like the automatically what salary to be hiked after the 1 year, your appraisal, your skill set, your sustainability, everything will be learned from the algorithm. That will be tell you that which employee to be hiked, which employee to be skilled, and what employee to be fired because his contribution is not to the organization. All these kind of decisions down the line will be taken by the AI models, not by the human, because human is always erroneous. He will be show the bias, he will be show the emotions. So to whom he need to favor, to whom he need to be do the bias, everything will be it's emotional related. So where there will be injustice is happening to the right people sometimes. So therefore now AI model doesn't have any kind of an emotions. It is purely follows the rules and regulations. So where intelligent rules will be provided, based on that the decision will be takes place. So we have to do the data analysis in such kind of a data, like human resource data, we can say. Yeah.
So that type of work is done by AI only, right?
Absolutely.
Employees.
Yeah.
So my question is like if we learn AI,
Mm.
so how far it is useful for us? Because anyhow AI will be doing our work.
Mm.
So if we still learn, then
Mm.
also there is a chance that AI will be working our
Yes,
tasks.
yes, absolutely. Some kind of an area is going to be make automation. All the functionalities, all the activities happening at a software industry doesn't be able to automate everything, because now customization is required. See, sometimes if you don't know how exactly these algorithms would work inside, you cannot able to customize accordingly. That's what now if I write if you keep one prompt to the ChatGPT or Copilot, that gives you a lot of code to you. If I ask you to change a small part of the code according to my wish, you cannot make changes because you don't know what exactly that is. That's a very lengthy program will be given. So where exactly, whenever the customization is required, whenever the fine tuning is required, then like you people should have a AI ML knowledge. Otherwise, you cannot do that. Yeah. Correct.
Okay.
Your existence is surely it will be there. Never be happen 100% automation. Hardly 10 to 15% of an automation could be done because some people are lazy people, routine jobs they are doing without any proper contribution. Such kind of people are getting fired. But the people who have a correct idea, see, let's suppose if I tell you one particular, Bolt.ai, somebody doesn't know what exactly Bolt. It's an AI tool. where front end part of the web application can be generated without writing a single line of a code. It will be generate 1,000 lines of a code. If I ask you to keep a one video within that particular web application, if you don't know the existing code, you cannot do anymore. That's the reason we are learning this particular course. Absolutely, as you said, if everything is AI doing, what should I do means never happens like that. There will be
Yeah,
highly
that's what my question is.
customized models are required. Yeah,
Got it. Thank you so much.
absolutely, Kalyan. Thank you. Any queries, guys?
Yeah, regarding that course duration, as it is mentioned as 6 months.
Hmm.
So what will be the timings and on which days it will be like?
Monday to Friday, the classes would happen. So 1 week you will be having a classes probably 6:30 to 7:30. Next week or maybe probably the day, you will be having a class at 8:30 to 9:30. Yeah.
8:30 to 9:30.
Yeah.
So from next week onwards, it will be from 8:30 to 9:30, you meant to say.
Yes, I'm expecting. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you, Kalyan.
Sir, 6 months we'll be learning about the AI and ML, right? Only.
Correct.
Full 6
Correct.
months.
Correct. Yes.
Fully.
Sure. Yes, sir. Have you received the course content, Kalyan? Sorry.
No, I didn't
Sharan?
receive. Like,
Oh.
my sister got like links, so she sent me.
Oh, okay. I think I hope you have filled the form, right? I think everybody have filled the form.
No, sir. Let me fill.
Yeah, please, you can fill the form such a way that I think a front office team will send you all the course content and all the other resources to you. So based on that, you can enroll for the course such a way that, everything, I think LMS, accessibility, everything will be given to you. So only, I think Akhil, have you filled the form? Pravalika, Sharan, I think in the chat box it is available. Please kindly fill the form. So tomorrow we'll have a same time the class 6:30 to 7:30. Please, those wanted to enroll for the course, you can attend for the class. Yeah. Pravalika, are you there? Akhil?